Hey everyone, my name is Kumo and this is my reaction to the 4th episode of Citrus. So, in the last episode, Yuzu was able to work things out with the grandfather. She helped him out when he was having a bit of a medical crisis in his office. And I think she's also sent some words with him that probably helped the situation as well. But Yuzu and Mei are still having some difficulty really getting along. Like, a lot of little issues here and there. We had a great scene between Yuzu and her friend Harumi, where Harumi apparently wanted to reenact some stuff from her Yuri manga with Yuzu, which, I mean, I don't have words for how great that was. I would love an extended version of that scene at some point. Maybe in a doujinshi. You know, make it happen if it's not already a thing. And we also had the scene with Yuzu and Mei, where Mei found Yuzu's lewd Yuri manga in her bag or whatever. And that did not help anything, really, and Yuzu actually went on the offensive there. I mean, as far as that goes. So, I don't think Mei was expecting that. But, yeah. In this episode, I assume, is mostly going to focus on the childhood friend that kind of... I don't think she really walked in on it fully, but she's obviously knows that Yuzu's now in Mei's life and kind of a competition for her attention, her affection. So, yes. In any case, let's just get into it. Let us begin in 3, 2, 1, play. I hear an upset Yuzu. And so does everybody else in the house. Some nice fidgeting, though. I appreciate the down-upward camera panning. And yeah, that was a thing. It's a very hot thing. Yeah, damage has been done. Although Mei doesn't have too much right to complain, with all she's done to you. And you're really not a bad sister, Yuzu. I doubt she's any more creeped out than she was before. Why are you asking us? Close. Sure, why not? If only we continue where we left off in the manga. And then the opening. So I guess she's having a sleepover with Harumi. I mean, I have no problem with that. Yeah, I kind of figured that incident would probably bother Yuzu more than it bothers Mei. At least, you know, externally. Who knows what's really going on in Mei's head half the time. That is a really cool looking school, though. I think I've said that at least a couple times, but man. Considering it's a strict, serious school, it looks pretty cool. You know, I'm just not a big fan of the uniforms. Of course, I've just been kind of spoiled by anime uniforms. I'm never quite expecting that shot, and I'm always so happy when I see it. Don't look in there, that's my private stuff. And yeah, that girl with the headphones, if that's who I think it is, I vaguely remember her from the manga, like a friend of Yuzu's or something. If that's who I think it is. Love me, do. That's some great grammar there. Just, you know, just keep taking baby steps, we'll get there. Your sister ran away. Mei is difficult to read, but I could definitely see some emotion there. Some thought process there. Yeah, she is a lot harder to read than Yuzu. Yeah, I'm sure Mei knows why she decided to. Every time it does a shot like that, I feel like I'm gonna fall. I don't blame you. That's the big question of the anime, isn't it? And the day afterwards, and maybe a few days after that. And here we go. I was waiting for this. Well, not like in an anticipating way, but... yeah. I'm gone. See you later. Away from you, Desuno. uh... I don't think she would say that, but it'd be awkward either way. None of your business. One of them is a lot more out of shape than the other. Yeah, preferably. Well, she's like, what, your only friend at that school? Yeah, she doesn't have a, little sister like you do. That's a fancy place. Yeah. Wow. I know, right? Of course she picked the place, and what are you wearing? Uh, Be careful, I'm going to call you Tsundere. Yuzu feels so out of place here, and I don't blame her. Why am I here? Please do. Do you want all the dirty details? I don't think she knows as much as you're probably worrying that she knows. Deflected. First name basis. That's gonna trigger her. It's very, very difficult to explain. uh, wow. I can see how proud she is of that fact. A childhood friend pales in comparison to a sister. We really are getting flashbacks. May. Oh, wow. Apparently May's changed a lot in these past 2 years. Because she seems a lot more cold and closed off nowadays. That's such a cute nickname. But it's so worth it. Well then, Princess, carry me. Oh, hand-holding. Wow, they really are close. Your food's here if you're busy daydreaming. Well, food. Your order's here. I know, right? What's the point? I had a feeling it would be related to the father. And yeah, we got that scene. You know, you're in a very fancy place. Calm down a bit. uh, what was that? Don't take what she says wholesale. Not really, no. She walked out on you. You know, you're the reason why she left. Oh, wow. That coincidence. So, do you come here often? And she's still back there too. This is gonna be awkward. Oh. Oh, wow, this is great. Yeah, and she refers to her by first name as well. In fact, is that the first time she's done that? I'm judging by that reaction. Oh, we live together, you know, it's no big deal. Oh, jeez. That was a reaction. I think her world just broke. As well as everything else in her head. She's like, what just happened here? You know, you could be a little bit closer together. There's one of those holdy things in between you. Yeah, wow, she actually listened to me. Thank you, Yuzu. She's like, why are you getting closer to me? She rarely ever looks mad. She just looks aloof. Too bad their hands are kind of busy hanging up, or that'd be a good hand-holding opportunity. You really are a roller coaster of emotions, aren't you, Yuzu? And it's mostly your own fault. Jumping to conclusions all the time. As it should be, you know. uh, don't listen to the jealous childhood friend. That's always gonna end badly. She's bringing it up. Oh, okay then. Yeah, that's Yuzu for you. Interesting hand placement. Perhaps trying to cover a wet stain. Oh? It's probably not going in that direction, but... Well, maybe it is. Yeah. I think that's the most normal kiss I've ever had. Yeah, she's gonna fall asleep now after that. But yeah, that actually was a nice kiss. That, you know. I told you this before, but you're an anime character. You don't need makeup. But yeah, what I was trying to say earlier was that Yuzu has a really high highs and really low lows. I think it's a better way to put it. She wears her emotions on her sleeves much more than May does. They're walking home. They're walking to school together. How dare you? How dare you exist in her life? I wanted to do that so much earlier. I'm so jealous of Yuzu. uh, oh my god, they're touching. Man, you can feel the salt. Eh? But she buys the best manga. Yeah, it's nothing, just don't worry about it. It's a sister secret, don't worry. uh, Poor childhood friend, Sean. But it's pretty clear you're not particularly happy about the decision. And yeah, that's pretty much a turning point for her. Don't worry, she has Yuzu for that now. And now she has a sister. I, I don't think you want to again do it with Yuzu. She will win. And that really is a pretty cool student council office as well. Coming in a little bit strong there. And I love you as well, President. You can't have my hair. Oh wow, she really is going for it. Definitely, definitely going for it. Of course she knows her well. And actually, these are the kind of things best friends do with each other. Oh wow. I did not peg her for the kind of girl that would go that far. But I expect Yuzu to walk in any moment now. Or not. I actually do like that she didn't walk in because that would be two instances of that in the same show, which is pushing suspension of disbelief for coincidences. And once again, Yuzu's not gonna have any idea what's on Mei's mind. Because May's obviously not going to talk about it. You have no idea. So she might do some kind of declaration of being a love rival here. That would be funny. Just not to you, Yuzu. This one. Yeah, that's not really relevant. Of course she didn't, but... Even if that was true, I'm pretty sure May doesn't feel that way about you either. This. Don't name some of me. She really does have nice long straight hair though. Yeah, whereas in the other situation it was Himeko, whatever her name was, who kissed her, if anything. She's trying to bring that up as casually and nonchalantly as she can, but... Not really the way you were meant to take that, Yuzu. I would like to say exactly how that altercation with the two of them went after they cut off. I think you're just jumping to conclusions again, Yuzu. I'm pretty sure she just meant that it was her issue to deal with. You don't say. And that's the episode. But yeah, I think that's childhood friend Sean that's way back there. It's interesting how it just keeps feeling like they're making progress in their relationship, but at the same time they're not. And is it the same bear we see like at the dinner table in the opening? But yeah, May is a very difficult person to read. Like, you really have to... Whenever she's on screen, you have to really pay attention to her to really get what she's thinking. And even then, you'll usually only be about half right. But when she told Yuzu that has nothing to do with her, and she saw Yuzu's reaction to that, you could definitely tell that that's not what she meant. Because Yuzu's response would surprise her a little bit. More like you crossed the line to her, more than anything. So that was the 4th episode of Citrus, and what an episode. This show really does do a good job of just keeping things moving. Like, it doesn't sit at the status quo very long. There's always something happening to to shake things up. So, kind of have to stay on your toes. Yuzu is constantly going from, super happy to super sad depending on what's happening. Whereas Mei is much more consistent with, her disposition. But anyway, because of what happened in the end of last episode, Yuzu's feeling a little bit awkward around Mei, so she just kind of, spent the night over at Harumi's house for a while. And eventually, she came back home. Because I'm sure Mei was missing her. She wanted, to her to come back to sleep together and all that, and just kind of, actually deal with the situation, talk it out. And Yuzu was going to apologize and everything, and Mei was just kind of like, you don't have to apologize, it's fine, I kind of pushed you in that myself. And she actually kissed Yuzu as, kind of a kiss and makeup kind of thing, I guess you could almost say. That actually really was I'm pretty sure that was the most consensual kiss we've gotten between the two of them in the show, since most of those situations have just been, one of them was super emotionally charged at the moment, just kind of forced themselves onto the other. And that really wasn't the case too much with that. So it was a very nice kiss. But, of course, we have to have a new conflict arise, and that is the case of Himeko, Mei's childhood friend. And she kind of confronts Yuzu, wants to know what's going on between the two of them. Yuzu doesn't actually tell her anything, she just kind of kept deflecting, all of her questions. But eventually she did find out what was going on because they ran into Mei. And Mei was like, hey, you're gonna come home, all that. And kind of, she kind of had to tell her that they were sisters, otherwise a really bad misunderstanding could arise from that. So then Himeko, understood exactly what's going on. Well, maybe not exactly what's going on between the two of them, but she knows a lot more now. And that kind of pushed her into actually being quite bold and pretty much confessing to Mei. And, she was a lot more bold about that than I expected. I didn't expect that from her at all. But she not only did that, she then confronts Yuzu about it, about her declaration of love to the president, as she calls her. And, I'm pretty sure Yuzu and Mei, they love each other. I don't think Mei's reciprocating Himeko's feelings at all, really. So I would like to see exactly how that situation ended, because it kind of cut off, right before Himeko was about to kiss her. So I assume we'll eventually get how that ended, but, I'd rather get it, sooner rather than later, personally. And I hope Mei just talks to Yuzu about that in general, doesn't just say, this doesn't concern you. Because Yuzu doesn't want that kind of answer. She never wants that kind of answer, but that is very much a Mei answer, to be closed off. And we did find out the reason why she got so closed off emotionally is because she was really attached to her father, and then her father left, and then, yeah, that kind of made her pretty unhappy. You could definitely see the contrast between how she was as a child, when she was buddy-buddy, really close with Himeko, and how she is now. So hopefully Yuzu can get her to open up more and get back to that, happy-go-lucky child that she was in the not-too-distant past. Okay, so it was another really good episode. Count it for the next one, so. Thank you for watching, and thank you Cnouki, as well as everyone else, for doing what you can to support the channel. It means a lot to me, and I hope we can continue to grow the channel together. If you want to do more to support the channel, then you can become a patron on my Patreon and get cool rewards like early access to certain videos. Have a good one.